Hello, welcome to week under 12 of Week Wednesday's MLB Show 20. Today's business from one freaking weird day. Let me. Where the frick is it? Where is this thing? Okay, there we go. Let me make sure to turn off the starting screen. I'm probably like an hour today. Sorry, I'm just shit. And first the disc. Let's see. Let's see. Is all the shit going on WWE? Find out where I'm not gonna go into it. Just feel like guys, we don't listen to freaking saying was really distracted by that. And
Late
then
in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball. With the
no,
team's
put the
chances
fucking days
hanging
off.
by
I
a
don't.
thread,
I'm
this
not
skipper
supposed to be
calls for a
having it
last
off.
stand.
Okay, the guy is playing worse than me. Every way. Keep playing him. Like, that makes any fucking sense. I about the fourth. I only got the 430. So that, and then also I had a problem with, which again, it doesn't get the V.
And welcome back
Still
to
never fix
tonight's
this
MLB.
fucking glitch. Seriously, fix it.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show.
I think I'm playing well enough in right field. Put me at DH.
Ball four, take the man.
I feel like I've been playing a fucking regular position. What the fuck is he doing? Why DH? I'm playing.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit sharply on the ground.
On the ground for okay. Again,
And there's one away.
it's bad enough you got a guy fucking in 181 runs, bang, solo in the lineup.
Into the box
That's
now,
nice.
Richard Big Daddy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Big Daddy.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Smartly stay the first
And a
there.
nice job to get the ball in quickly.
If
He'll
I was
be
gonna
held
have
to
a
a
mile
single
and a
here
half.
with nobody out.
Hey, there's another base.
Digging in to try it again. Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. There goes the runner. Fastball swung on and grounded
No,
out towards
did
second.
not ground
Three in
it
time
out.
at first for out number 2.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, you know what? But we know the truth. That was not what actually happened. No fucking way.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
I should have
And
run
that
again at
finds
the
a
line.
seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally.
9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments. MLB The Show's coverage of Michael Fulmer will do the pitching in game.
That's ball 4.
Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Hit
Come
hard
on.
towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball.
Standing in, Richard Big Daddy, twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Underground.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out.
Settling in now, Richard Big Daddy, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call.
Digging in now, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! We've seen these squads go yards 6.
This is a crazy game, 14-9.
Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the
pitching,
wall
what's
last
that?
time up. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and it's gone as they add still another. Wow, 9 home runs. Hero Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this?
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks.
Yeah, 26 runs. Score between the 2 teams. That's insane. Pitching, what's that? Again, trying to get my fielding up. But that again, I could get my hitting up on my own play in the game. I was able to get my fielding up at the training.
Welcome. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of. So striding forward now, Richard Big Daddy. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway
center. That was his own run, you motherfucking piece of shit game.
Hazley.
That guy, unless he's a fucking fan. No, it's his own run.
Digging in for his second at bat, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
That's cheating.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September.
At the plate, Richard Big Daddy.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from. Now to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Big Daddy.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads. Digging in and looking for more, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
15-7 is the final score here. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Matz wins his 19th decision of the season. Aaron Nola was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.
Back live now on the MLB pregame show. We are nearing first pitch here in the finale of this ultra brief 2-game set, but while final prep. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Richard Big Daddy.
Here comes the first pitch.
Come
Hard hit ball
on.
to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Richard Big Daddy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled
Not
on the
in
ground,
the
to
ground.
short.
Stop smoking the
The
crack.
throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Hey, come on now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Richard Big Daddy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Stop the
Hit hard on the ground to
smoking
second.
cracking. And
Throw
a
to first will get it
different
easily, and the side is retired.
bullshit.
Yankees retired on just 4 pitches as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Justin Anderson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Why would I be fucking double?
Christian Pache.
Of course you double switch me. You won't double switch anyone else when the fucking when you need a fucking run. Hang on like this. But when you need my bat, you fucking couldn't need my bat if you pull the whole thing was it. You're fucking double switching. That doesn't fucking make any sense.
Second inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Montgomery gets the win. His lead.
Yeah, it's like fucking on crack. Sorry, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It don't. Holy.
This is the. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of. Jesus Luzardo gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed.
Now batting, right fielder, Richard Big Daddy.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now batting, right fielder.
As a look, now the pitch.
Big Daddy.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, he has some trouble with it. Voigt ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he is out on the tag. So they pick.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And he dives.
Right, he's going to the wall because the ball is hit. Let's fire out. Fire up. I'm for the bigger.
One more look at the full extension.
I'm sorry, but that shouldn't have been physically impossible because that ball was not hit there. It was hit.
The New York Yankees led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
You're stopping balls from going out in a cheating game. Cheating.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this season. We are under the light. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
3 homers in the same inning. This has become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological.
Richard Big Daddy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay throw.
He got in there.
Stop it. He's out at third as the relay gets him.
Should have been a home run anyway.
So stepping
You
in,
fucking crackhead piece of shit AI.
A shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Yeah, the
and he
home
will
run.
get there to make
Not
the running
fucking
play.
being stopped by the walls. That is cheating.
10-6, the final score in this game.
No,
the Oakland
16
A's
to nothing.
with
Us.
a big 17-hit
Blown the
attack.
fuck out. Win 10-6.
All right, welcome. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the new... Parker Dunshee gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually...
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field.
That is a fucking home run. You are stopping with invisible walls. That is cheating. The ball travel like it's being hit.
Great job there by this power hitter, known for driving.
So now it'll be the
I
hitter.
am hitting home run.
Big Daddy earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Ball travel like it's supposed to. Fucking stop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a round-out victim last time.
Nothing. That should be the real score.
First offering on its way. Left center, base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second.
You got to keep with
and
the
there's
fucking
your
hitting.
tying run at second
That was
base
it, all right.
with a
You
one-out
fucking
double.
let it go.
But baseball's a game of streaks
Need
and
my
runs, and
bat
he is on
more than the
one
guy
right now.
running. Look at that. That didn't work out for you, didn't help. That didn't work out for you. And when you need my bat, the fucking eight, he wasn't there. Congratulations. Zwickler still won.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done.
Series is not over because there was still a game left. I'm supposed to play in it. Why are they doing this shit? Why are you smoking the crack cocaine? Smoking crack cocaine, putting the guy who fucking one of the worst players on the team playing instead of me.
We are under the lights. Next for New York, Richard Big Daddy. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. And it's gone.
Yeah, it's a long season.
Now at the plate, Richard.
Why are we smoking crack
in?
in?
First at bat, we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swung on and hit deep to left center. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. So they'll try to make something of this fourth inning after all as he's into second with a two-out double. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. So here's the cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up.
Ball going a lot further up, a lot further out, a lot further away from that guy with the replay.
Stepping up to the plate, Richard Big Daddy got
on
on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ball travel way backwards
and second, and that finds its
way
into center for
stuff there.
one-out base
No way
hit.
that ball should have been played.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't.
Need my bat more than you need the pinch runner. This is crack, cocaine, smoking level of stupidity. And when you needed my bat, you didn't have it. See, what did I say? You fucking look like a fucking idiot. I was don't know why kicking is again. I think I'm perfect for that. But like you're freaking mentally ill.
Here on the MLB.
So I can put it.
We are under the lights this at the plate.
One of our best in the lineup. Well, when we need
in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. The Shield is there, and it's a 3. Into the box, Richard Big Daddy, and their runners at the corners now.
Big Daddy.
Come on, let it fly right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to straightaway right.
That one's gone.
Looking up is the right fielder. Gone!
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a...
At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone into Monument Park.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now.
Digging in, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it.
Now I'm back to this. Now I'm back to this.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would.
Ready for another chance, Richard Big Daddy, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking
gone.
up at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
I'm trying to say, like, back then was early, and there's a skip there. He doesn't talk about a little bit, but
well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always
also
nice when you can
the
get an
that showed my
offensive
PlayStation
explosion
4,
like that
which
and save your closer for another
really
day.
also
Comfortable victory.
really was a
14-2
problem
the
with my
final
work.
score in this one. New York with win number 60
Honestly,
in
I
front
could
of the
still
home
use my
crowd this
PlayStation.
year.
It
Garrett
just
Cole
was
wins his 25th decision of the year as he finished just 1 out shy of 9
just there was
complete
just stuck in
innings.
the game, not the game, but no, and trying to place a Blu-ray disc. It should have worked.
We are
And no
under
reason
the
not
lights.
to, and not reason not to come out, but
Step
But for
Standing
some
in,
reason,
Richard
the thing
Big
decided,
Daddy,
nope, we're
watch
not.
is
We're just
fully in
gonna.
effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple
Instead, we're
crown.
not even.
He leads all
Not gonna
three
work. It's not gonna
categories.
come out.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So a base
I
hit
don't
here
know. I
to
was
start.
supposed to even play it. Just never played a Blu-ray in the
Stepping
PlayStation.
in and ready for another shot, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Another one bites the dust. Another one
He won
bites
his
the
last
dust.
start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here.
Ready once again, Richard Big Daddy, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Don't be going. That was not a fly ball.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a
That's the whole
5-0
Grand Slam
game.
sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for.
Richard Big Daddy will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Come on.
And that's the second out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and moved on to the next one.
Playing in a game. We've been playing. Alright.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, first pitch just a few moments away. As Dan Plesac and I get your baseball under the lights with the top player spotlight. Rich Big Daddy. Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups in front.
Oh my God. Please stop with this shit. Shit needs to be fixed. I mean,
we are under the lights this
It
evening
really
as
needs
we
to be
get you
fixed.
set for another edition of baseball. Yanni Chirinos will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings, over 200 innings on the season already, and we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Richard Big Daddy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that
I'm not
equalizing
hanging on the
run
ground.
just
I'm hitting
90
it
feet
into the
away at
fucking
third.
stand.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Yank
Stop smoking.
striding in
Crack.
once again, Richard Big
Think
Daddy.
I'm in
He's
and
singled
out.
in
It's
2 trips to
smoking
the plate
crack
thus far.
and bats all the whole
He's
kind of
ready. Here's the
bullshit.
first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Naquin
That was
looks up.
gone.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
When you play with the big partners,
So digging in now, Richard Big Daddy, first in the league in home runs, and he added one more to his total earlier in this game.
Man, I can see myself in the Texas Rangers dugout right now, and the hitting coach Rudy Jaramillo would always say, batting average will fluctuate, but they can never take away ribbies.
Ready now, Richard Big Daddy. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. This is pulled into right. Renfro is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 6.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. New York used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Steven Matz records his 21st win of the year.
18 runners on base.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the... We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another... Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it 2 gone.
The ball should be out. The ball is traveling. It'll be traveling
into the box now. Richard Big Daddy. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, first in the league in home runs, and he added 1 more to his total earlier in this game.
Man, I can see myself in the Texas Rangers dugout right now, and the hitting coach Rudy Jaramillo would always say, batting average will fluctuate, but they can never take away ribbies and homers, and this guy just keeps adding to the total. You can't ask for anything more.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Hey now! Ball 4, take your base. Out. 3. That's ball 4. Out. You're out.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final.
Our final line score this afternoon.
I ain't doing it, but I'm booking it. This should be at 200 right before this game. It's fucking teaning me. Save a fan.
under the light. So striding forward now, Richard Big Daddy comes in after a day of rest yesterday. So we'll see if it did him any good.
A day of rest. I need a day of play.
Left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And as you see right, stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit
Hanging
last
the ground,
time up.
hanging there
Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss
bullshit.
it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once
Okay,
an
if it's
AB,
fucking
maybe
around,
once
then,
a
eh?
game, maybe once a week. So he's certainly...
Striding into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. This ball will be chopped foul. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Line towards center field.
Lined out. Fucking runs. Home runs. Home runs. Home runs.
Back here on the MLB pregame show. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2 to...
Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want something.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Hicks isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. So he picks up another hit. Stepping up now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So that's his second knock of the game.
Second knock of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Richard Big Daddy already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hard hit ball to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Richard Big Daddy.
He's set. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But
look, he is going to the wall.
And he'll make it up
he is not getting that ball.
Ready for another shot now. Richard Big Daddy. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. 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 That's ball 4.
Standing in, Richard Big Daddy. They'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot.
No.
This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter.
Again,
you could tell by that last at bat.
taking away my runs
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Throw won't get him. And he's now
Ball 4, take the base. He's out.
18 to 4 the final tonight. The Yanks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly.
And welcome back to tonight's. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Run.
And if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want some.
Digging in now, Richard Big Daddy.
Right fielder, Richard Big Daddy.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward center field.
No.
Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire.
No. No. No.
So striding in, Richard Big Daddy.
Really
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard toward right center.
Nope.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he is out.
Tag is way late. But tag was way late. Fucking. I'm gonna have to do his fucking hands over again because you fucking couldn't let my guy hit the runs he's hitting. You have to fucking the fucking tournament doubles are out there, not fucking me.
And he just kept this thing rolling.
Home run. Why do I have to play this game over again? The game is making me. My guy have the runs he's sitting.
Welcome back. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And I think
into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want...
High and deep to right center. Naquin's going back.
He should not be catching that.
He makes the catch.
He did not catch it. There's no way she did. Did well enough, good enough that she'd have been around, but you got fucking cheap. Fucking play. Nope, we're not doing the
new
ball.
Inning set to get underway. Now in the box, Richard
again.
Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at bat, and this will ricochet off of him on the mound.
How did it ricochet when I was hitting on the fucking ground? You fucking piece of shit.
Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Now the 0-1. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Let's play ball. Your attention, please.
Digging in, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit sharply on the ground.
On the ground.
Step on first himself for the out.
Play ball.
Digging in once again, Richard Big Daddy. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone!
Let's play ball.
15-5 is the final. The Yankees posted 15 runs in this one.
I'm actually gonna say this.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of...
Of course you're in the lights. You're in a dome.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup
hitter. It would be weird if the lights weren't on.
He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive...
No shit, Sherlock.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in to try it again, Richard Big Daddy. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. High in the air out to center field. On the move
He's not supposed to be stopping. He's supposed. The ball is supposed to be out. Again with the teaming.
Now batting, the right fielder, Richard Big Daddy.
Doesn't even matter what happens there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the...
Run.
If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a chick a rich clothes off.
Alright, doing that. Again, the tail runs is more important than your hooking either.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. Richard Big Daddy was not only an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Striding in, number 26. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
Oh my
And
God,
stop!
stop!
I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit hard to third, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Now to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try
on the
and drive
ground.
something in
Hang
the
it
gap.
on the fucking...
That finds
Into the air
its way
for a
through
win.
for a base hit.
No, that's what should be happening.
And he is in there.
That's what I'm doing.
Now batting. Stepping into the 8-2 tonight's final. So the Bronx Bombers host their 130th win.
Not going to count because you fucked my player over. Man, fucking ain't count. Because, alright guys, I mean, see the 200 fucking runs. Are you like in that game?
Back here on the MLB pregame show, first pitch just a few moments away as Dan Plesac and I get you ready for baseball under the lights with the Topps Player Spotlight. Richard Big Daddy. Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups in first pitch. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of...
So striding forward now, Richard Big Daddy, with just a few games left to play. He comes this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the... I think anyone can step into the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kieran.
He's not
He
catching that ball.
Play for the first
You
out.
motherfucker.
Let's play ball. 3.
Can't you let the ball go out like it's being not fucking caught like it's not ever supposed to be?
3. Pizza.
In now, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Oh my
Look
God,
for him to try
I'm
and
getting
get
it
on
in
something
there.
and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there.
Stop.
I do not think he expected to get...
Stop.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. Hit hard
It
up the
should
middle.
not be
A
this
dive, and he
fucking
knocks it down.
hard.
And the recovery will not
Stop
be in
with
time
the
at first,
bullshit.
and the inning will continue following
Ladies and gentlemen,
Look at this season. You're not less than 200 runs. Not gonna happen. You got to let me
Stepping
have
in.
the fucking runs. I got his fucking thing.
tonight's ball
But
game
let them
comes to a
get to
close
200.
3-1 the final.
You
Tampa
fucking
Bay
piece of
crossed-
shit.
I know that we got it, I might even guarantee it. When she picked me up and turned me right into a paraplegic pair of shoes. I got the MB on them, make it stare and see him. We ain't paying for him, now you ought to know I'm wearing free ones. When you go see me, I gotta know is there a reason it was so conversations out of state, they asking where we from, I don't care about you. I got me a chick that's Caribbean. She want me to serenade her, but you know I'm bashful. I got all the whippersnappers in the little brass. Turned off the way we dripping with the basket. Old friends inquiring about the cash.
Getting ready to finish the cast, but nope. Can't actually let nothing actually work the way it's supposed to. Nope. Nope.
Back here on the We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Richard Big Daddy, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
They're going to have to start calling.
Striding into the box, Richard Big Daddy, with just a few games left to play. He comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think
Oh
anyone
my
catches
God.
him. It's got to be a nice
What are
feeling
you
stepping
smoking?
The throw to first is there. The inning is
Good
over.
swing. All of a sudden, fucking balls that should be fucking hit. Fucking as it's supposed to be in the home run.
Stepping
All of a
into
sudden,
the box,
chop,
Richard
squares, fucking
Big Daddy.
liners.
He got on
They're
top of
running.
one and was a
Bullshit,
ground out
kidding me.
victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same
All right,
result.
hang
as
it on
his
the
last
ground.
at-bat right here. The double play is in order.
Stop it!
Well, the play's
Damn
been
it.
made, and that retires the side.
fucking runs. I just want to get the fucking
So coming to the plate, Richard,
why is this
Big
so
Daddy.
hard? It would be so hard if you fucking would not have fucking not played
Looking to
me.
keep this a one-run game.
In some
The
games,
pitch.
I needed to
And
be
he tries to
playing
hold
in
back
the.
on the swing, but
There
I
was
think
no
it would've
reason
been
not
ruled
to
a
play.
strike
You
anyway.
played some
It's
fucking
0-1.
dipshit, third-rate fucking guy. We had no business playing.
Drilled
my
to the
God.
left side.
And
And that's through into left, a base hit.
Right, not round. A perfect round there.
And
Not
they're
even perfect
not
round.
gonna
Six
get him.
perfect
He's in
home
there
runs.
at the plate. Ready to begin the eighth. Digging in and looking for more.
Stop.
Richard Big Daddy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just
Doesn't matter because the
stands
fucking
there
not
and
let me get
watches
fucking
it
double before.
fly.
It doesn't matter because I fucking need helpful. Run.
Digging in the switch hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier.
Oh, you're not gonna
And
catch
it's
that
gone
one? You
as
could
they
not maybe
add
go
still
catch that.
another.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed.
Fucking is that right hand? Hey, it's not even what I did either.
And welcome back into the MLB pregame show as we get you set for exciting action here this afternoon. Coming up in a matter of moments is first pitch. But first, let's have a look at today's Topps Players Spotlight. Richard Big Daddy was not only an all-star during the midseason break. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League. Lucas Giolito gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
I went by the dust.
So it's a 2-run shot to right. Settling in now, Richard Big Daddy will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any.
Richard Big Daddy will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Pulled toward right center field.
He should still be going.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
That's ball 4. 3 out. 3 out. 3. He's out. 3.
I gotta play this again.
The final finish today. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Yeah, what's the fucking go out like it was hit? If you just the 6th inning, this would not be an issue. Just let that ball as hit that fucking like it was hit. Issue. That was. Okay, I was looking at it like, nope, sorry, we're not gonna let you hit that last one. It's like, yeah.
Afternoon baseball here on the show.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game.
What the hell are you doing, Abe?
Hey, man, if you
am I giving you an indication I wanted a check swing, though?
They're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up.
Bullshit.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot.
Next for the Yankees. The right fielder.
First offering on its way. Right side hit hard. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Kiermaier has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
No, he doesn't. He shouldn't.
Play ball.
6-2, the final total today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first. We're counting you down to baseball this afternoon on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw close to first pitch, let's jump.
Please enough for to say MVP shit. Also MVP shit.
MLB The Show's coverage of
I
Major
should have
League
gotten
Baseball is
this
on
year.
the air.
Version, good shot and give me a fucking. Keep telling me
Standing
his
in now
bullshit
with
with the
runners in
fucking.
scoring position, Richard Big Daddy, and he could give his guys
Sorry,
an
which
early
didn't
lead
even
if he
happen.
can come through here.
Next year or this
Hit
year.
sharply on the ground. He'll come to the
Unless
plate
the
with
ball
it.
is
Relay to
fucking
Olsen,
air,
and
you
they
do
turn
need
the
it.
double
Ball
play.
should not be fucking in the ground. Then the fucking air for grand fucking slam, you fucking teeny piece of fucking shit.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Stop!
Fielded cleanly. There's one.
That's an out.
Relay to Olsen.
No.
They turn the double play, and that retires
Hey,
the
double
side.
play.
Next
Can't
for New
stop
York,
at the fucking
Richard
meeting.
Big Daddy.
Oh,
And if you didn't
run.
know, he was
Oh, run.
recently
That
awarded the
double
American
plays.
League Player of the Month award. He fouls
Oh,
it
you gotta
straight
say it's
back,
foul
and,
again,
whoa, that
man.
almost landed in our booth.
What?
The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his
Did you
breath
see
to
that?
reflect on his good fortune.
He didn't know that
fans
ball,
are
the
not
ball
happy,
was
and
down
I
on the
can't
ground.
blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply.
That was weird.
Ready once again, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed
Game,
pitching.
why is that ball
Kiermaier's got a
stopping?
read on it.
That was not pop-up, that was a run.
He's got it one away. And this throw gets away from
Again,
him.
letting the ball travel out like the being hit, so you fuck me. So you fucking me over. Not letting the balls hit out like they were hit. You fuck my guy
9-7,
over.
the final score in this
Doesn't get
ballgame.
done right.
The
Doesn't
Yanks
get
jumped out to
one
an
night
early lead
to
in
get
the
the
first and
200
never
like
looked
yeah. That was a run. That was a run. Fucking pop, not pop out, not double play. Unless I got the fucking park on, that's supposed to be hitting at a double play again. It's fucking, we'll ignore that part, you know. I mean, who needs game mechanics with me? That's supposed to allow you.
We're winding down here on afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good.
Let's play ball.
Standing in, Richard Big Daddy. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Big Daddy.
Come on, Megan, stay hot up there.
First pitch on its way. Giolito has been a workhorse, having tossed over 210 innings this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Big
That's
Daddy,
again stuff
just
that
21 years of age,
0%
he was
it,
selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Get down.
God,
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up.
Into the box, Richard Big Daddy, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away.
Come on, stop.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I
He
just
pulls this
want
one
what's
into
supposed
right,
to fucking
and the runner
happen with
scores from
my
third as
fucking
they extend
away.
their lead. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up and they remain.
Why is it so hard? Why?
Riding in once again, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Richard Big Daddy.
Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
It's an trick. You know, they're gonna tell you this goes foul. They're gonna tell you it goes foul.
Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And it's belted high and deep into right center.
I like balls travel out to being out.
And should be extra bases. And
No,
he is
magically.
into second base with a double. His third hit this
like
afternoon.
hitting
Well,
balls
as we
that don't
take a look at his
belong
line
there.
here, he might not know all the.
He's safe.
Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Big Daddy.
Back up the middle and
And
in
plays
for a base
again.
hit.
I
And
don't
they'll
like
extend their
having
lead
to
even
do this
further as
game.
the run from third
But you're
is in to
forcing my
score.
fucking hand.
Well, Dero, you know
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
you could just see that the confidence is
You're
radiating
forcing
off of them out there right
my
now.
hand.
6 wins.
Not letting my guy have the runs. He's fucking hitting. Fucking my guy over.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light. Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that cola. You about for stroking. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can to broken. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Nag, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? Too late anymore. Get home, get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Nag, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale. MLB The Show's coverage of Lucas Giolito starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy is a strikeout pitcher deluxe. Has over 250 strikeouts on the season.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to
It's
right.
been
And
all
he's going
run.
to have room to put this
Talking
one
about-
away, and that's the first
Look
out.
at
Jumped
that,
all
like,
over
ball
that.
travel.
first-
Look at let's
So
travel.
here's
Look
the
at this.
cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Hang it on the ground.
This is on the
Up
ground
in
over
the
to
air for a
first.
run.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further
Please
than
let me
second as they're
let me get done, please.
now at the plate. Richard Big Daddy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit hard towards second.
God, that's
Leap
not
high as he
anywhere
makes
near
the
his
catch.
glove.
Well
It's
done.
not anywhere near his glove.
It's really important
It's
to be a second.
Not be anywhere near his glove.
6-1, the final
Nope.
tally today. The Tampa Bay Rays.
Tell you
win this
that because that was over and over and over and more fucking runs than you scored. Oh, error.
Me and my nigga Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they with pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck and go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. the foreign, go zoom, zoom. We show no remorse. Go get a bag, I drip in our shores. Catch a tag, we knocking them off. After I hit, boy, she hit the door. And them hunters be coming in, all of this money, and I gotta give me some more. Big bag, bet it won't hit the floor. Talk hot, do we run you jaw? I'ma hop in the phone and shoot off. I'm in love with the way I get chewed off. Pull up with Blake, he getting screwed off. Brand new Mozzie, big body, we cruise off. He think he hot, we knocking your crew off. Call me nasty the way that I shoot off. Youngin' with drip. It's moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the phone, go zoom, zoom. Me and my nigga Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my niggas, they with pop out when they hit. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck and go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like.
Afternoon baseball. Digging in now for the Yankees, Richard Big Daddy. He's sitting at a 500 clip in the series coming into this one. 5 hits in 10 tries.
Does my band have a hold of it?
Rising fastball
Can
there for strike one.
Does my band have a hold of it?
As they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last.
What are you doing?
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a
What
look
the
at
fuck
a
is
team
going
right
on here?
Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made
They missed
here.
those 2 first pitches. Good time between. Oh, you missed.
All set for the start of the 4th. Ready for another chance. Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the.
I didn't take my swing.
You'd think by now one
What
of these two
the
teams
fuck
would be able
are
to
you
get some
doing?
base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Solo shot to. Ready now, Richard Big Daddy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Naquin looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Second home run of the game, right?
So digging in now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive.
Was an all-line drive with home run.
Naquin has to roam
Ball
straight
travel
back,
like
but
it
he
was
has
hit.
it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
A fucking course. A fucking
5-3,
course.
the final score in
Fucking
this
course.
afternoon's game.
You gotta
The
cheat.
Tampa Bay
You
Rays
don't gotta
came
give me
through
another
late,
fucking
taking
chance to
the
get
lead in
the
the
fucking.
8th to secure the
Not getting
victory.
at 197, not 199, 200. That was a fucking run game. Whole fucking run. You fucking say, nope, not letting it fucking.
And welcome back into the MLB pregame show as we get you set for exciting action here this afternoon. Coming up in a matter of moments, his first pitch. MLB The Show's coverage. At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Giolito has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change.
At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit in the air out to center field.
That should still be going.
Under it, 2 gone. Richard Big Daddy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with the no.
So stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it.
Those were home runs. Hey, you fucking play brick walls. That is not on.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That save number 4.
They keep making me play these instead of not letting me have home runs. I don't want to keep playing this, but I have to because I'm not going to let them fucking do that shit. Don't let them fucking... They get away with this shit. It's not right. It's not fucking right.
We're winding down here on the MLB.
It's so fucking annoying. I hope it's fucking on that
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today
I made the All-Star game and then fucking the All-Star game MVP. Tell you that.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. 7 runs batted in the series for him so far. 5 hits total. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Torres ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a...
Stepping up to the plate, Richard Big Daddy, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Hit out to second. And he'll flip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. And stepping up now, Richard Big Daddy. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Boy, this guy.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. That goes Kiermaier, and it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Big Daddy. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Standing in, Richard Big Daddy. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now.
The ball you know those could have been home runs. You know those, the first 7 and 8, you know those should have been home runs. But no, you couldn't let him go out. It's fucking bullshit. You know those kind of were supposed to be home runs. But no, because you gotta fucking do the same dumbass shit instead of doing it.
Back here on the MLB pregame. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Digging in now, Richard Big Daddy. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit?
So striding in, Richard Big Daddy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Big Daddy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Kiermaier, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Richard Big Daddy, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch
Come on,
changeup.
it should have been a home run.
That tells me right now that this guy
ball
was
go
up there
out.
looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any different.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And this one is gone. A home run. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Finally.
And it's gone as they add still another. Richard Big Daddy will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train.
I want to take a 10 and up at 2-1. I want to end at 200. Even. Finally. We also do this because we got the yellow up. Yellow guard. Get that. Get that glitch this year. Holy shit. Or last year, the problem, we had the problem with glitching. Last year, good portion of last year, it was glitched out the whole. They didn't fix the glitch until God, what, December, January? Freaking, the game came out, what, March? Took 6 or 7 months for them to fix the glitch. Something very well known out there. Glitch show. Early. I just come back down 30 games nothing to solution that fucking that game, really. Wow. It's a surprise against the Reds. I gotta get push triangle the sim games. I gotta remember that. That's just I'm gonna do something I asked I did this again different. This is, and I thought there's a reason I want to win. So I'm gonna lose. Make sure we lose this game. That's at the victory. We'll win it in 6. Back home. Yeah. There we go. The Reds beat the Dodgers and then the Mets. Let's see. Cleveland and the A's. The Twins, it should be Twins.
It's time for baseball here on The Show. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on The Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for, and now at 3 games to 2,
all close games.
we've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series.
Margin of victory was 3, so they were very close games.
Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in the box, Richard Big Daddy. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its
only
way.
offense in the game so far.
And a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run of the game right there.
Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone!
Oh, Reggie Jackson with the 3 home runs in the World Series.
So a 2-run shot to left center. His
And that was an
third
exciting
home run
game,
of the
too.
ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick, but
Ready for another shot now. Richard Big Daddy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 63, Darwinson Hernandez.
What the fuck? Where's that little bit rail? What the fuck, bitch? That's where he tricked me. Let's in.
Back now on the show. It's all over. And you see the reactions there to the final out.
Hey, Need that far, but it's okay. It's over. We're done. We're done. We're done with the 2023 season. Let me turn this back on. Players just a tournament. And it's curved Orioles, well. Got Murphy, man. Cutchin, a brute. Wow. If I know go Cabrera finally or damn. That was where that was. That was that one time when we saw him in the minor leagues. That was weird.
A congratulatory phone call.
I don't want to go anywhere in that. So. That's one of the things is they didn't even celebrate the regular season. Not even have to skip it. Not even have to. Shit, Tanaka's gone. That just looks fucked up. Oh, it did to the Cubs. How's him walking, It didn't get to anything yet. Life. Right there. Ty's a Boston, jeez. That's a bag. For the 5 stars of 90. Sheesh. Mess. Gary's on a cut. Damn. Okay, well, it's 2 stars. Don't really pick up anybody on the start. What the fuck, man? Nobody said Tanaka? That's fucking crazy. Alright. Back my, where is he then? I miss this. Yeah, is it freezing? Yeah, that'll be sound. Peace. It's weird. Oh. But that's good here for that whaling. I thought I'd be able to for that bullshit I've been done earlier. Rest of the day up. But yeah. That's gonna be it. Like I said, we're back tomorrow morning with more Arcade Deluxe Facing with the Great DQ. And damn, that was wrong screen. That stream was over. There we go. That's our screen. That's our screen. There we go. But like I said, tomorrow we mark a deluxe version with the Great DQ in the morning, and tomorrow night will be Bioshock Infinite, Braille C episode. Episode 2, finish that off on let me guess this is I messaged them 3 days. I'm sorry. I messaged Optimum a couple of days ago when my internet was out, right? This was what, Monday? Internet cable, we were having issues early this week. But it was not Monday. What was it? When do we have them? Let me look this up because I want to text for this is just to show you just how insane this is. This is a week ago. Last Thursday. A week ago, last Thursday. Saturday, excuse me. I was on Saturday. Last Saturday, excuse me. Almost a week ago. That was, what, 5 days ago? It took them 5 days for Optimum to get back to me. I'm gonna actually write a nasty. And that back days ago. Go. Some count it. Somehow this account is. It's fun, you know. What's funny is that it almost reminds me. Thankfully, it's not like anywhere near this, but during these dangers here, there's infamous tweet where this girl tweets trying to get this company. She's stuck in this elevator. Like, hey, I'm stuck in the elevator. I need help. They don't reply for 7 months. True story, look it up. I think she got out. She was fine, but still, at that point, what the fuck were you even bothering replying? Like, shit. Nobody even knows that, like, for 5, 6, 7 months. Like, if that girl's still in there, she's dead. And you had a lawsuit. Just what the fuck, man? Just what the fuck, man? If you're gonna hire and put people in charge of helping people on Twitter, they better be doing their fucking job. Just saying. Sorry. But back to the schedule. Friday will be we'll get down on a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. Picking up with Chapter 9 and probably 10. We're halfway through the game already. Definitely on Friday, Saturday. Picking up where we left off for Friday. Sunday, we'll see, maybe we're doing B2K20, which I got free on Game Pass. Or we'll do something else, I don't know, in the afternoon. But definitely on Sunday will be more Market 8 Racing with Anime on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, get on with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Alright, back here next Wednesday with MLB Wednesday 70 Show 20, with beginning of the 2024 season. I think I'll be working on Persona 5 Royal for YouTube this week instead. So yeah, that's the upcoming schedule on the channel. Let's see if I'll button. We got lots of games coming up. Cause like I said, we're getting on Final Fantasy VII Remake till we finish. What else is coming up? Persona 4 Golden, Yakuza 0, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Star Wars Fallen Order, so much good stuff. So follow me on social media, see what I'm gonna lie, put your change and Uncanny Games from got Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube page, follow the play to Pat for future, including all of the show modes from 14 to 20, including ones that are exclusive to parts of the show. This road show mode that was exclusive to YouTube so far. So yeah, and lots of more good products. A box of videos, reaction videos, convention videos, all kind of good stuff. Got Discord to be doing more stuff on. And if up the cat that is the way to the world, save you money. If you watch it on Fiverr on YouTube, all of this can be found in the info section down below. You know what? And what do I want to host? Yeah, let's check out the world. We'll host up Fataba's playing Persona 5 Royal. So till next time, go everyone. Peace!